Yo, what's up? I'm back again, and I just want to throw this out there. All these videos I do be posting is part of my YouTube channel called Just a Thought. I just want to help people out in general and everything, just in case anybody wants to subscribe or you didn't know. I don't just be posting videos on Facebook and stuff like that. I really don't even be on social media. I only really have it at this point now because of this and potential music music inquiries in the future. But we'll see how that goes once that time comes. But regardless, I appreciate any amount of time you give me because, again, you know, time is valuable. You cannot get it back, so I appreciate it. Real quick disclaimer, I'm no professional. You need help, go get help. And I'm just trying to help people that are distracted and need guidance and to see the obvious things out here because the world don't tell you all these things, but it's real easy and obvious to see if you know what to look for. So with all that out the way real quick, I just want to say I'm going to keep looking over here periodically because I didn't got a whole little script like this with this one because it's kind of like off the top right now. It's a lot going on, but I kind of got one topic to talk about and it just snowballs into like two other. So really, and hopefully it's a little quicker too because I could just, you know. So it's really about happiness, right? And I tell people all the time because I do Instacart and Uber now. I used to do military and stuff for people who didn't know for a long time, and I did other things too. But even in the military, right? People would know me because this is me, right? So I'll be shopping, or even when I was in the military, I was deployed. You know, I was going to get my child from the child hall, whatever. I'll just have headphones in my ears in the Kroger's and Costco, whatever, and I'm typically like this. You know, whatever. I'm just dancing. I'm just chilling, living my life. Point I want to make with that is that when I'm just sitting here doing these things, I'm really just doing this for me. I mean, I like the music, I'm jamming, and I really love music. If you know me, you know I really love music. I make music when I do it anymore, but regardless, if you really know me, you know I really love music. So I'm just jamming, enjoying my time, enjoying my life, because I like dancing as well. And you don't know how many people will come up to me, elderly people a lot, and it's mostly elderly people, but it'll also be men, women, and sometimes even kids. Like kids come up like, "Hey, can I touch your hair?" I'm like, "Whatever." But the people would be like, "You know, you're so happy. I wish I could be happy like that. Shopping. I wish I could just." And I'm just like, "You can." And I always respond to most people like, "You can be happy if you want to dance like I am. You can. It's a choice." And I understand all the pressures of society in the world make people not, and to make them become reclusive and not express themselves. But that's just not something that I suffer from. I want to be happy. I want to live my life. It's my life. So many people are just affected by me just dancing, chilling, just hanging out, working, just trying to make money to provide for me and my daughter. And they're not happy. I used to make about $5,000, maybe $6,000 before I even was offered a promotion in the military. I took a pay cut because I wanted family. I wanted something that meant more to me and something that I could have forever. And I value time and stuff like that. So I got out the military for all these things. I took a pay cut. But having my daughter was the most important and the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I love it. And I will always do it again because, again, time is so important and valuable. And that's why I want to say all this stuff to say happiness is a choice. Again, I chose to get out the military. I chose to take a pay cut. I choose to walk around and dance and listen to music because I don't care about what everybody else is doing because I'm enjoying myself. I am happy. That's a choice I can make. There are plenty of things wrong in my life right now. There are financial things wrong. There are relationships wrong. Family relationships, women relationships. There are all sorts of dynamics that I have issues with, medical issues. I have all these problems. At the end of the day, I can choose to dwell on those problems, and I can choose to let those problems consume me, or I can be appreciative of the blessings that I do have. Because it's taken a long time to get here. It's taken a lot of work, and I've done a lot of things that I don't want to do and never did want to do, or some things I just had to. But the point is, I'm still blessed to be here. I'm still blessed to have the health that I do have. And I can go down this rabbit hole, you know, like I can walk, I can see. It's so many things that people take for granted, myself included. But I practice sitting here taking time to process and just be appreciative. So again, am I as happy as I can be right now? No, no. I'm telling you, I'm far from it because the most important thing I care about right now is just I can't do nothing about it, and it's not part of my life, which sucks. But am I still happy? Yes, because I'm still blessed, and I still have a lot of things going good for me, and I have a lot of things to be blessed and thankful for. So I'm grateful for the situation I'm in. It could always be worse. People always say that it could always be. They be like, it could always be better. It could always be worse too. The cup's half empty, the cup half full. Which one you looking at? And I choose to sit here and say it could be worse because I'm blessed, and I'm going to continue to try to be happy, and I'm going to continue to be happy again because that's a choice. I am happy. Now, does it hurt? It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. I mean, the pain is indescribable, at least for me, because I know what I like and I know what I want. I know where I'm directing my life towards. So it hurts so much. With that segues into the next topic of emotions and stuff like that, right? So I figured this would be a little bit more difficult than what it is, but I feel like it's not because I've been practicing and working on myself as a man, emotion-wise, right? And this is a conversation I keep having with many men recently about emotions because, and if you keep hearing that, that's my dog. I already kicked her out and put her in my room, but my bad. But yeah, I keep having this conversation with men that men are, you know, everybody's always been told, oh, men are supposed to be tough, men are supposed to be tough, men are supposed to be blah, blah, blah. They're not supposed to show emotion, men don't ever cry. Okay, but what does that really mean, right? Does that really mean don't have emotion? Does that really mean men don't show emotion, men that show emotion are soft? No, but that's the perception that the world pretty much has. And most people, even men included, 99%, I'm a guy, I talk to guys, this is what they say, this is what they do. Guys don't cry around guys, right? But tell me this, how come every time a man does cry, graduation, wedding, blah, 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 whatever, he cannot stop crying? Every time a man does get emotional, he gets raged and he's outraged because somebody disrespected him or something happened, spilled a drink on him, whatever. He's just angry. He can't calm down. He can't calm down. Police has to get called, right? So I keep talking to people about this and I keep thinking about it. And I feel that the message has been perceived wrong, right? So being a man is not about not having emotion. It's not about hiding from your emotion. And I say that to say, how can you ever become good at something that you never practice with? And that's with everything. You want to be good at basketball, you practice. You want to be good at your job, you pay attention to learn. You want to be good at school, you study. You want to be good at working out, you study, you learn how to do it the proper way, the technique. It doesn't matter. This concept can be applied to everything in life. And most people don't understand that because they're so tunnel vision that one thing applies to one thing and one tangent. What I'm trying to say is that men don't show emotion often because they're taught I'm supposed to hide my emotions. So they hide from the emotion their entire life. And when the emotion comes out, they don't know how to control it. Being a man is not about not having emotion. It's about having emotional control, emotional stability. I have emotions right now. And I mean, a year ago, maybe even, a year ago-ish, I'll probably be crying or just devastated right now, but I'm dealing with the pain because instead of me running from it, I'm facing it head on to learn how to handle it, learn how I react to it, learn how my body is stimulated by these feelings and learn what I can do. Because we all go through similar issues. Again, like I said, I'm happy, but we all go through similar issues, breakups, financial responsibilities, debt, deaths, what have you. So many unexpected things that happen. The difference between us all is how we respond to them. That's the difference. People have breakups and they go to gyms. People have breakups and they go binge drinking, do all types of drugs. So we go through the same thing, but most people don't realize that we just respond differently. And then they are upset about the situation they're in when they had more control than what they actually thought they did. Because again, life is about choices. Happiness is a choice. You cannot do one thing when you are dead, not one at all. But you can do so many when you're alive, and people sit back and just wait for these to happen. And I understand talking things to existence. I believe that, and that energy, putting that out there, but it also takes action, and action requires doing and trying, and a byproduct of trying is failure. It's also success, but failure, and they're both okay because one may get you to the result quicker, when you succeed, but failure may yield you a bigger result over a longer period of time. You have to look at it. You have to be willing to look and receive the information you have to be willing to look and receive the information for what it is and not just be biased to how it was presented to you. And that's the last thing I want to close on. I know everybody always hears, it's not what you say, it's how you say. I get that. And right now, I'm in a situation where I don't like how I'm giving the message. So you can say it's how someone's saying it to me. I don't like how I'm getting the message right now. So I can choose to not listen, like most people do. But if I choose to not listen, well, if I choose to listen, you know, let's say it's 100 people. 99 of them choose not to listen because they don't like how it was told right now. I don't like what's going on right now, but I'm learning the lesson. So I just learned something that 99% of people don't want to learn because they just didn't like how it was said to them. So guess what happened the next time that happens? And then 99 people again still don't want to learn because they like, oh, I don't like how you said that. You're disrespecting me, my ego, blah, 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 pride, blah, blah, blah. You're picking pride, ego, all that to become stupider, my bad, to become stupider or more stupid. See, me sitting here saying that multiple times, my brain's like, bro, that is not the right way to say that. You're sitting here choosing to become more stupid because you choose pride and ego over just learning the lesson. I mean, yeah, it sucks when people tell you things in a way that is disrespectful or rude. But again, that information is information. I've been taught so many things in a rude, a deadly way, but if I didn't pay attention, I wouldn't be the person I am now. I wouldn't have avoided worse pitfalls later in life because somebody may have said it in a way that hurt my feelings, but I paid attention. So when it came up later in life, the next time I could have lost life, I did not lose life because I paid attention to when they hurt my feelings. And I'd rather get my feelings hurt than lose life. And again, like I said, man, and this compounds, it keeps compounding because you can go through maybe 15 different conversations in one day, and if you turn down 10 people because of the way they talk to you, you just passed up so much information, which is going to make your life monumentally harder. Just like a hammer can break things, it can fix things, but if you don't know how to use the tool, you're useless. Like if you have a problem and you listen to those 10 people, you can figure out the problem your way, and you also have those other 10 people to reference, and now you have 11 different ways to solve this one problem. Versus if you don't listen, now you only got your way, and hopefully your way works out. And maybe your way's more efficient, maybe your way's less efficient, but you don't know, you don't even have a reference point, and that's how you just stay stagnant. But anyways, man, like I said, happiness is a choice. I hope you're all happy, and choose that. And you gotta, and whatever makes you happy is gonna be different for everybody else. We're so similar, but we're all different because I want what I want, and the answer is just gonna be different, slightly different for most people. So be happy. Men have emotions, cry, be angry, but slow down and process and understand how you respond to those things, and then understand what you can do to control them. And then I swear it'll just be a lot easier to control your emotions. And then it'll also be easier. It won't be as much of a burden to be lonely, to be depressed, to be sad, because you know how to respond. And emotions just become another strength as a man. Honestly, it just makes you, it will make you a stronger man. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then again, like I said, I'm getting a lesson right now that I don't like the way it's being presented to me, but crazy enough, I was trying to work on this exact thing. I was trying to work on myself personally, being a man, working on my emotions. This is something that has recently come to light to me, and I've been working on it, and now I've been forced into a situation where I do not like anything about the situation, but it will undoubtedly make me succeed in this area. Crazy enough, God just gave you what you need when you need it, right? It make me succeed in this area that I'm trying to succeed in, which should make me a better man. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all, man. Hope y'all happy, and hope y'all have a good day. And remember, YouTube channel is just a thought. If you want to subscribe, you know. But again, I just want people to be here who want to be here. I'm not trying to sell you nothing or force you. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I got some free time, so I'm gonna go play some video games and hang out, then go back to work. Y'all take it easy.